And this is not like a combo goal situation. It's like, this is my single goal. Can you help me be an accountability partner? Like, just like, hey, how that's going? Like, every once in a while, check on me. But also, really, best New Year's hack is to act like it ain't New Year's, because every time it's New Year's, it fall off.
The New Year only lasts for a couple
Like,
days.
say this is a life resolution. Like, this is,
okay.
like, this is a moving forward. This is the new norm. It's not a New Year's resolution. Because what happened when it's not that year no more? Like, it's still a resolution. Like, is this a lifestyle change? Like, I feel like it should be a lifestyle change rather than a resolution. Like, we resolving problems, but like, the problem can reoccur next year. So,
Mama, he did it.
Yep.
just all walking like
Yeah. Happy New Year, everybody. We back in this thing. I'm lighting my Christmas candle, man. Yep, and we here. Happy New Year. It's your boy J Leg. And we here. 2024, we about to go. We finna where we finna go. And be sure. Yeah, you can hear me there. Yeah. We finna go crazy. 2024. That's the actual number, you know. I said it wrong. I said it without it in go. 2024. The picture of a month.
all right.
Get it. Welcome back, y'all. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another special edition of the MamaHeDidIt podcast. Listen, first off and foremost of all things, if you haven't done before, if you ain't know, now you know, do everything you see down below in the ticker, scrolling across your screen, your face, your me. Listen, how you doing, Jesky? Happy New Year!
I'm doing fine. First couple days in have been smooth.
Smooth sailing.
What about you?
I feel the same. First couple days in has been pretty good on my end.
New year, new me.
New year, new me, bro. Trying to get this year started off in the right way. The only way I know how to, the right way. But anyway, guys, thank y'all for attending again. Thank you so much. We're glad you guys came back. 2024. We are working on our second year of production of the MamaHeDidIt podcast. If you don't know, now you know. It was hard for me to be here tonight, but we said we start a new year off right, and we're gonna get on here. We're gonna get on the mic. But before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you do everything down below on the ticker. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to come on in. We just kicking and having a good time, having positive vibes. All right. Jessica, how are you?
I already said my first 2 days of the year have been smooth. It's the second, if you couldn't tell by the first two. And I'm chilling. I'm playing with this little
Puppet.
Is that what they call it, a poppet?
I don't know.
Oh. It's very intriguing. It's a very simple game. It's like giving a box to a kid. Like, they really don't care about the toy. They just want us to open the box. Like, it's just nice. It's cool.
Yeah. So I'm using one of my Christmas gifts right now. I have my phone propped up on my Saints thing, phone holder. Yeah. I also have lit in my Christmas candle that I was given. It's vanilla cedar wood infused with
TJ specials.
It's a TJ Maxx special.
Mm-hmm.
It smells so good.
Oh no, or Marshall's, one of them.
I just need to know where to go when I burn this one out. That's all I need to know.
Oh, it might not have. It don't be happening more the same.
Sure. They never got two things that match in a TJ Maxx or Marshall's.
It is one of a kind. They just collect candles.
I might have to travel to TJ Maxx in Alaska to find the same candle.
Yeah, better off ordering that junk.
For sure. But anyway, guys, we got a good show in store for y'all. We ain't gonna be here long. We're gonna be here just for a little while, not a long while.
A little while. We're gonna be going quick as 2023 went.
Oh yeah. First off, we haven't seen y'all all year.
Not all year. First week of the year.
We've seen you all year.
I haven't seen you since last year.
For real, it seems like it's been almost a year. Like the year's coming down since the last time I seen you. Speaking of the new year, let's talk about it. let's reflect on the new year. Let's reflect on what went well in 2023, highs, the lows, the in between, the things you wish to remember forever, the things you wish to forget about. Let's get into it. Just gotta let you go first. Your hair's looking gorgeous, by the way.
Thanks. Got a little trim.
Okay, stiff wear.
My dick is stiff
But
though.
I'll let you go first. Just give us your New Year's reflection, Jessica, please, man.
Like a thing you said, things that went good and things that could have gone better.
Things that went good, things that went bad, the in between, things you want to remember, things you choose to forget about.
Okay, that's a lot. We'll start off with things that went good. Everybody knows I graduated. Yay. So I made it. I didn't fail grad school. Woo! That's a big one because that was a year cruncher. Okay. Like we were down to the last day of the year making sure that was happening. I'm just kidding. Last month of the year though, for sure.
Congratulations, by the way.
Thanks. So that was great. They sending out the girl transcript tomorrow and the diplomas.
Big boy. You know, this is actually the last time you have to send a transcript off.
I know. I ordered 2 of them junctions just in case.
How much they charge? About $85.
$3.15. Apparently, I could have got it for free if I didn't go through some platform, but now I know. It is what it is. It was just $6.30.
Mississippi State charged me $7 a piece.
Yeah. I can always get an electric one for free though.
For sure.
It's cool though. But yeah, so that was definitely a good one. You know, I got to travel a little bit, even though it was mostly for school and work-related things.
Mm-hmm.
But it kind of grows you up a little bit. You gotta be able to do stuff on your own.
Do stuff on your own.
So that was cool.
Not
by the end of the year.
You say what now?
I said didn't think I was gonna not be single at the end of the year. So that was
that's a good thing.
Start
2024 with a boo. With a bookie.
Scared of me. And then what else good happened? I mean, I'm still here. That's the real thing.
For sure.
You know, we still pushing through. Bad. I mean, I don't know if I'll just say anything just went bad. I mean, I got broker because, you know, still in school, not working, it's bound to happen.
For sure. Now you working, you just ain't prospering.
Yeah, I was working. I just wasn't prospering. I mean, I was prospering in different ways. It just wasn't monetarily.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully, that's the trend for next year, though. We want to increase that.
Big Rex.
When I say all 2023, my net worth was in the negative. We trying to get out of that.
You know what the preacher man say, what the Bible say? But God. Ooh, let me tell you, man. First off, last year was a good year for me. Some things that went well. Let me think. I'm still here. I still that one.
Not still in the pigs.
Was still here. I mean, what? That ain't what the question was.
I was like, yes, that's a song.
I'm still here. Here. Nah. Here. No.
Okay, come on.
What went good, man? I learned a lot about myself. And it's crazy to think about it, but I learned a lot about myself in the midst of it happening. Because sometimes like you don't learn about yourself until like you look back on it. But I learned a lot about myself in the midst of it.
What do they call that? Like, a lot of times people call stuff like in retrospect. Like, I learned this. Like, what is it called when you actually applying what you learn in the moment? Like,
I think it's called. I don't know.
Is it just like adaptation? Like, it's just you're adapting quickly, or like it don't take you like man. You know.
I think
that's old. You heard that knee pop?
I did. I feel like one thing I learned last year, I pushed through a lot, especially at work. I pushed through a lot of stuff that wasn't going my way for real. But God, you hear me? And I feel like I became more of a professional. I became who I envisioned on being as an engineer, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Something
I
else
think
that
we all have different, like, sorry to interrupt.
no, you
I think we all have like different goals in different forms of ourselves, if that makes sense.
yeah,
Like the version you see, like of course it's all you, but like there's different versions of ourselves in every aspect of our lives. So like tuning in on each one of them, it takes time. Like the job, it may take more time to really fine tune that one because that's got to take time. It takes experience. It takes learning from your mistakes. And then you got your spiritual side, emotional,
yeah,
like mental toughness, like in how they correlate with one another, but how they also differ. Like your mental toughness at your job is, although it is related to your spiritual, it's completely different because you
yeah.
can fight a mental battle spiritually and be completely fine mentally at work.
That's true. I feel like another thing that kind of went well for me was I ain't gonna say went well. I just say this is just the reflection part. I feel like something that it went well. It went well because I'm still here. But I'm
Oh my gosh.
but what went well for me was it was my first year I felt like I truly adulted. And I say this because
You
98
4 years out now, ain't it?
yeah, 98.5% of my bills I pay for. 98.5.
Ooh.
So I felt like it was my time to really and to be honest, a lot of these lessons I learned last year happened towards the end of the year. So the
Yeah,
person
you have to get
person
it out your own bag for real.
yeah. So it's a lot of stuff that happened at the end of the year that which is what I'm kind of talking about now. A lot of stuff, majority of my stuff, I can think one bill that I don't pay for. I ain't never paid for, but I'm gonna have to start paying
You already know which one that is.
for sure. But other than that one, everything else coming straight out of my pocket. So it's like I'm learning how. I feel like I learned how to. I ain't gonna say.
Manage.
I ain't gonna say I did. I ain't gonna say I learned how to do it. I feel like I'm gonna say I had the opportunity to experience what it's like being 90, 95, 98% independent of any outside help.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying people didn't help me, because that'd just be a lie. But what I am saying is it's not like I
You
was
took the front step. Like you was
right. I took the initiative on it.
yeah.
Um,
You were the lead horse, goddamn.
yeah, and I feel like that's something that went well because I didn't fold. I didn't cry about it. We just kind of figured it out. But
I think
yeah,
your head on twisted. I was like, so you just go twist it some more.
but I feel like that's what I that went well. What didn't go well? I had some bad financial decisions in there. So I don't
I
know
think
off the
we all
top.
do.
Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head what they were, but I know when I look at what my job paid me after taxes, I don't currently have. So it was some bad decisions.
Somewhere along the
So
line.
they say I'm supposed to have some bands on bands. And I'm like, where they at though? So I made some bad financial decisions. But the good part is I realized that last year that I did that, and that I kind of put a system together on how to manage funds. And I ain't saying I'm the greatest. I put a little small system that I'm gonna try. So
Yeah. I'm gonna try and figure out how to work Excel.
yeah,
We're gonna see how that works. Or I might just find a nice website that does monthly budgeting.
yeah. And so I feel like what did you think that what didn't go so well for you?
For me, I don't know, just like the stuff that didn't go well in the end it went well. Like,
That's an answer.
because like I'm an overthinker, as we both know. So like some stuff I thought I wasn't prepared for, or I thought it wasn't gonna work out, but it did. So it's just like,
yeah.
I thought it wasn't like it wasn't going like my emotional state wasn't going well, thinking about how it wasn't gonna go well, and then it went well, and then I was fine.
Yeah.
That's a lot of part of my story of life. I'd be like, oh my gosh, it's not gonna work out. But every time it works out, so I really should start just, trusting God a little bit more. Because I really be stressing for no reason, low key, on some stuff. When I know like I might not have taken all the perfect measures to making sure I'm prepared for it, but like I've taken a good amount of measures.
Yeah. I feel like only one thing I will say about 2023, I enjoyed 2023. I had a ball.
Yeah.
Like I had a lot of fun doing. It wasn't like I was just doing no crap. I wasn't going on no trips, not for real. But like I just didn't.
Me.
But I enjoyed. Like how some people, I'm gonna keep it a book. How some people had like when they get married, they had like the bachelor party.
Yeah.
Or the bachelorette party. I feel like 2023 was a long bachelor party for me. When I was fishing for days. I'm talking about
a simple man. I was fishing for days.
I'm talking about
this is his idea of a bachelor.
Listen to me now. It was a year long. I'm talking about fishing for days. I mean, I bought every lure I could think of. I had so much fun just fishing everywhere, from the bank, from the boat, driving the boat, Paul, doing, just having a great time.
I was like, what?
Man, and hunting. I've been hunting, just going crazy. I done did all this stuff in the woods, got all this accomplished. I bought a freaking shooting house, very expensive, by the way. But I had a ball. Like it was just fun. Couldn't do all that type of stuff. I bought shoes, but I bought some at the beginning of the year. I ain't really buy that many.
Yeah, you did better this year on that for sure. Last year, well, last year,
2020.
2022 was
man. I blew
all
my candles off. I blew all my candles off of that one, boy.
Well, even the candles knew it was time to go out on that.
I racked up. Now I'm gonna get back into it, but just
I seen their reverse gammas. I said I'm gonna start saving as soon as I get that first check. I gotta try my luck.
I'm gonna get back into kicks for sure. I ain't out of them. I just ain't in the financial situation.
It's just I'll be like, I don't really need it. I swipe out. Yeah. I really try to avoid looking at them. I don't want the algorithm starting to put them back up there.
Only reason I ain't really been tripping about it because resale market is a thing, so I know I can get them. It's just like how much I want to pay for them to get
them.
Yeah. So
I was cleaning out my closet the other day. I seen my
sneaker shirt.
What was the name of them shoes? The Bugs Bunny joints.
Yeah, Bugs Bunny 8s.
Yeah, I was like, they still in here in the box. Still got the card.
For sure, and that's what I felt too. I was like, how many days a week I actually get to wear some mics? Like.
Not all
Saturday.
Saturday, maybe Friday night.
And that's if I don't go hunting or fishing.
Yeah, be wearing the goddamn Timberlands.
Chill out. but no, it's like so that's kind of where I'm at. It's like I had fun. I got a chance to waste a lot of money, which I shouldn't have. I should, and that's the thing. Okay, so that's gonna lead me to my next. Okay, what? Anything else on what went good? What didn't go good? Okay. Going to our next point. What are you looking forward to in 2024?
In 2024, my truly and honestly, because this is like, okay, I get my first true adult job and stuff. Yeah. Like, I really want to make this year purposely. I look at it similar to my freshman year of college. You know how people always say, oh, you can get the freshman 15. Yeah. I determined in myself to not get that freshman 15, and I lost 15 pounds my freshman year. Now, I gained it through sophomore through junior, senior year. Yeah. But to level back out now at this age, because I lost that 15, it's like, okay, cool. I want this first year to be similar to that, to be so determined to not make horrible financial decisions that I make some good ones that help me in the long run. Mm-hmm. Like, don't just be out here wasting it on pointless stuff.
Don't be me when I first got my job.
Yeah. Like I'm really honestly and truly, like I really only see myself spending money when it comes to like stuff for my actual apartment. Like I'm really gonna try and limit purchasing clothes and shoes because I got plenty of that. So like stuff that I actually need, like I need a dining table, I need chairs, like stuff like that. Then I want to take the time to like put aside money for it and then be able to pay for it.
I feel like now granted, I didn't have to do what I did when I first got my first real job, but
What you do?
I just bought stuff. Stuff, but I ain't never had no money, so see, I'm like, we live, boy. We up, baby.
Yeah, like you want the shoes?
I got them.
Yeah.
You want them? I got them. Kyle, you want them, bro? You remember that? It was several weekends. I would buy 3 pair of mics. Easy. Resale market, 300 a pair. 900 on a Saturday before 10 o'clock. Just dumb. You remember that? I don't remember it.
I do. You would literally call me, Jessica, get on there and see if you get there. You going for them? I'm like, no. Look for me. I feel like, bro.
I had $900 worth of shoes on every other Saturday. If not every Saturday, every other Saturday. Yeah. At least $300 worth. It was low.
Yeah, it was low key bad. At one point, I was like, dang, dog, like you need to chill.
It was so fun, though.
I was like, where are your groceries?
But that being well, I had it. I really had it for real. But that being said, I say that to say this. Not saying that I had to do that. I didn't, obviously. But
it was a learning lesson.
It was a learning lesson. I feel like I definitely needed it. And I feel like you seeing me do it, you can skip them
I want to avoid said mistakes.
You can skip them steps. So everything I did, you can skip all that.
5 years worth of savings before I try some stuff.
Yeah, and that's the right thing to do. And by that time, you ain't even care.
Yeah. I'm gonna just get stuff I really, really want. Like stuff I need. Like I'm gonna save up for like a dryer or something, like a really good dryer. Like stuff I'm actually gonna use. You
know what I'm slowly and surely turning into? I'm turning into like a married person. Like meaning I don't care if who I'm looking fresh for. I'm finna buy these cheap shoes, some jogging pants, and a sweatshirt. I'm finna go out.
I love a good no-name set, bro. Like
you know, who am I trying to please? For real.
I gotta look. If I got like a nice pair of shoes, no name set, it still look clean. Like nobody really care.
Cause I can be clean, but being clean and broke ain't lit.
So. It's not lit. Like if you can wear Gucci and can't even buy a Mickey D's sandwich, something is wrong with your priorities.
Way wrong. And so, did you finish what you said you was looking forward to in 2024? I heard you said
getting. Oh yeah, I'm still like I want to like make good financial decisions.
Yeah,
starting out. Like really make an effort. Like if I do take any risk, like they actually towards something, not like
for sure. Don't just throw that junk.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard not to, because you ain't gonna realize how much money you waste. And he's like, dang, like what am I doing?
Yeah, I'm really gonna try and live like I've been living for the past 2.5 years, which is like a broke girl. I got enough for rent, groceries, and maybe, I can eat out on Friday or Saturday. Every other day of the week we cooking, and we Sam's clubbing it up to get them savings on bulk.
For sure. I feel like what I'm looking forward to in 2024 is obvious. I'm looking forward to being married.
That boy is not finna be single legally no more.
And you know the crazy thing is, like,
that boy rather file married. He got to select married. You gotta take your Facebook status.
Okay. Anyway, like low key, I'm gonna keep it a book. Like, for instance, like. When we now don't make this sound worse than what it's gonna sound like. I'm just being honest.
I'm making it sound like whatever it sounds like.
When we got engaged September 3rd, 2022. I was ready to be married. But
not financially.
It wasn't even financially, but I was ready for the idea of being married. But the closer and closer, and I ain't never shared this with nobody. The closer and closer I get to the date of being married, it's like I want to be married because I literally want to be married to this one person forever.
Yeah, like
which I know it sounds weird.
No, it really don't sound weird. Like It's like, okay, so it's like you propose because you want to be married and you believe you can be married to this person. You want, like, all of those things are true in that moment. Like, I want to be with this person. I believe I can be with them forever. I don't see it with nobody else but them. But then in that process of starting to prepare for the wedding, the realizations of this is happening comes to fruition, and you starting to work and think and act like you already married, because you've been doing that for the past year and a half. I've been prepared for the wedding, and now all you can think about is the future. So now you working more, not that you weren't before, but because a certain future is so close in the near distance, you have nothing but to be focused on. Who am I? I'm a married man. This is how I think now. This is how I move now.
Totally different.
It's just a different mindset.
Like when I was in the gym today, and I know it's gonna sound weird. Like when I got done working out, I just like, cause they got mirrors in there. I just like stared at myself in the mirror, and it's like, I know it's kind of weird, but I was in there by myself.
It's okay.
But, and I've done this before, but it wasn't like it was different this time. This time it was kind of like, you got it. Like it ain't. Granted,
like you feel secure a little bit more.
Yeah,
like in the whole scheme of it.
Yeah. Like, granted, it ain't the unknown, because it's still unknown.
Yeah.
It's just, you
I'm
ready.
ask you how you feel on April 14th.
For sure. But I guess, like, to me, there's several parts to it. And me and Kyla talked about this the other day. So, me saying this, she ain't going to get mad. Marriage, to me, I'm not marrying her just because I love her. It's just not happening. That's not the sole reason why I'm marrying her.
It can't be the sole reason.
Because you can love a dog.
It's so much more.
Come here, Daddy.
To it. It'll not calling the doggeth to the video.
Come here, Daddy.
It'll Did she just jump off a couch? I heard like some paws.
Come here. Come here, dude. See, it's all this stretching. See, I love her. Look at the camera, Daggy. Look at the camera. I love you. But I don't keep you because I love you. I keep you because I want you here. All right, you can go back to the couch.
Because you can love from a distance. And that's special.
You can go back. You can go back. I'm sorry for interrupting you on that. You can go back.
She gonna sit right there.
She's not going back. But, all right, don't fight it. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. All right. But anyway, you can love anything is what I'm basically trying to say. But the reason I'm marrying Kyla it is love. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, I'm talking about your mom. Yep. It is love. That ain't what I'm referring to. But more so, it's also marriage is a business contract. At the end of the day, it's a business contract. It's strictly business at the end of the day. And you're going to say, that sounds messed up. And it does. But I'm going to explain why. If you look back in the olden days, marriage, it was all arranged in the first place. So it was strictly a business contract. You give me 6 cows, 10 mules, and an acre of land for my daughter. Boom. It's business. But that ain't the same we do it today. Today, I'm marrying her, but I'm also marrying everything she got. I'm marrying every dollar of debt that this woman has. So my debt went from this to this, or vice versa, or however you want to put it. Also, my money ain't just my money no more. It's her money. But that also works 2 ways. My salary has just increased. So even though I'm not sharing, I'm sharing my money now. But also her money, she's sharing. So I got a raise. She get a raise, I get a raise. Then I cut expenses. I'm staying in one house. I ain't got to pay this by myself. All of a sudden it gets cheaper because 2 people staying in one spot. We got more money to keep. It's a business contract there. If I don't feel like we can't do nothing for each other business related, if it's just love run out. But if we can't help each other pay off no debt, pay off no bills, buy properties, buy whatever you need, investments, whatever that may be, if you can't get nothing out of it but a hug and a kiss and some children, that may not be the person you need to be marrying. Because at the end of the day, you're getting tied down to everything that person is. Everything. Whether that's good, bad, or indifferent. That being said, because it's a business contract, now once I'm married, I can get we growing together, we learning together, we do these things together, and we make money together. Now, if I try to split, it's a reason people got to split stuff 50-50 when they divorce. Because now you've earned so much with this individual, they need their share of it too. So now you got two people with the same mind, with the same goal, going towards the same goal. It ain't nothing on earth that's impossible. And Daddy told me that a long time ago. He said, "Son, and I was dating Kyle at this point, and I was telling him about something we wanted to do if we got married at the time." He said, "What else?" He said, "When you got two people come together with the same mindset, and they got the same goal and they working towards together, it ain't nothing on earth they can't do. Because you got billionaires that's out there solo. One billionaire, Jeff Bezos, he made majority of his money before he was even married. Yeah. So if one person can do it, two people are unstoppable. And that's kind of where I look at it. So I am ready for marriage, but I'm also ready for that added responsibility. I'm ready
it's
for
a forever partnership.
Yeah, it's a partnership. It's a partnership. It's love. It's a challenge. But at the end of the day, it could be something great. And I feel like that's what it's gonna be. And so I'm ready for that in 2024. Another thing I'm ready for is to get this raise. Because when we get married, I get a raise. Period.
Okay. I don't know how you want me to respond to that.
Yeah, that's how I feel about it, though.
I thought you was gonna say something about sports or something randomly. That is lovely. I love what you said there.
What else I'm looking for in 2024? I'm looking to plan for the future, man. It's like, granted, the marriage that's coming in a couple months, to be honest. So like, it ain't like that.
You is 3 months away. You can start doing a countdown. Y'all get a calendar to do a countdown. That'd be cute.
Yeah, we 3 months away, and it ain't that far. So
3 months and 11 days.
Sheesh. But but one thing I am wanting to do is start planning for the future, because I got these big dreams, and she have them too. But one thing about her, she believe in mine for real. I believe in hers, but she believe in mine for sure. And so it's like we be having the same dream, but sometimes we just have different ways of doing it. But it's the same thing at the end of the day. I'm ready to start planning for that. I'm ready to get to work. I'm ready for this business plan to come together. Really, that's what I'm ready for. I can't wait.
Write it down, plan it out,
put it in plain, make it plain.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Anything else you working for and looking forward to in 2024 outside that money?
Hopefully, always a goal. It's growing closer to God. The big G.
The biggest.
The big G. I can finally really get back into my reading books, my books that I was reading. I can finally get back into them.
Sure.
So I'm looking forward to that. I need
2024 is gonna be great, bro.
I do have a great feeling about it.
I feel like
if I do say so myself,
it's just got that ring.
It's gonna be monumental in so many ways, so many milestones, and so many foundations set is what I think it is. I think it's a foundation starter. You know how people always be like, "Oh wow, this movie was so good," but I can tell it was just the foundation. It was just the tip of the iceberg. It's the thing that launches the movement. You know,
I see so much big stuff happening. It's crazy. I see big stuff happening between me and Kyla. I see big stuff happening between you and your Buki. I see big stuff happening between us. I see big stuff happening between us four.
I can't wait for the double dates.
For sure. And I like, but anyway.
No, you said for sure first. Love it.
Right. But I can see something good coming out of us four getting together. Like, to be honest, it could be crazy. Like, I saw something today. I sent you that today. The family compound. Oh, must run the play.
Hello, you.
I love the idea.
Compound sounds like a doghouse, though.
Yeah, I don't really like it. It's giving cult vibes.
It's giving locked in, can't come out.
For sure. It's
giving get out.
It's giving get off my land. This is private property.
Yeah, it's giving beware of dog.
Here she go right here.
Look, you know, she's like, sir, I just fell asleep.
She said, "Sweet, go back to sleep."
Look, yeah, I'm trying to convince the said person to get a dog.
Hello.
Working on it.
Hello. All right. So, last but not least,
Mm-hmm.
what's your New Year's resolution discipline hack? So, what I mean by this, we always set these New Year's resolutions, and we always had these goals for the new year. I won't even call them resolutions, but we had these things we envision on happening in the new year. What is your discipline hack? What is your thing that's going to keep you on track to achieve whatever your resolution and or goal is?
I think I instantly think of two. One is more like legit in the sense of like make yourself accountable to the point where it's like you give like the people you trust with whatever it is, like, hey, I need you to check in with like having an accountability partner type of system. Like that's a good hack, I think, in certain instances. And this is not like a combo goal situation. It's like this is my single goal. Can you help me be an accountability partner? Like just like, hey, how that's going? Like every once in a while check on me. But also really best New Year's hack is to act like it ain't New Year's. Because every time it's New Year's, it fall off.
The new year only lasts for a couple
Like
days.
say this is a life resolution. Like this is
okay.
like this is a moving forward. This is the new norm. It's not a New Year's resolution. Cause what happened when it's not that year no more? Like it's still a resolution. Like is this a lifestyle change? Like I feel like it should be a lifestyle change rather than a resolution. Like we resolving problems, but like the problem can reoccur next year. So
I feel like the thought of a New Year's resolution is just to be the jump starter. I feel like it's the job of the New Year's resolution.
It's to motivate you, yeah.
It's just to
yeah
spark it. That's all it's for. But that being said, I feel like as far as like I'm gonna tell you what I think mine's gonna be. And again, I ain't never tried this. This gonna be my first year doing it. But for every goal I have that I've set in my head, I haven't written them down per se.
You should definitely write them down. I love checklists.
Okay, I think I would do that. But I think what I'm gonna do.
I also know what else I really love. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead. I just came up with something that work for me.
Okay, I think so. It's two things. Thing number one, at work we do this thing called Project Charter, and you list deliverables, project deadlines, expectations, what's in the scope of the project, what's out of the scope of the project. I think I'm gonna do that with all my New Year's resolutions per se. As far as saying what I'm gonna do, the timelines, I'm gonna hit these things, and that'll keep me accountable. And then I always check in with the progress on the update of the timelines. I think that's one thing I'm gonna do. Second thing I think I'm gonna do is, and I'm gonna use that Project Charter for my life because it's freaking good. It changed a bunch of stuff for me at work. But I feel like the second thing I'm gonna do is get lost in the time. But and I say this by saying this sometimes, like when I'm like, oh, it's March, I gotta do this. By June, I'm played out. But like you said, instead of thinking of a New Year's resolution, I feel like that Project Charter helped me meet these deadlines of stuff that has to happen at this date, and that'll keep me from hyper focusing on what. It'll keep me from hyper focusing on the present. It'll keep me working towards that goal. This small win, this small small that.
I think mine is very similar. In the sense of like, okay, so I just realized I think I kind of semi-obsessed with point systems because I was like, I finally started like scanning my QR code with Chick-fil-A and I was like, I gotta go to Chick-fil-A. I'm gotta make the silver status. Like I was so infatuated with getting to the next level because I was so close.
What's silver status? Second place fat?
It was just second place. But I had never been up past the red because I never scanned. Like I'd be at Chick-fil-A all the time, but I never scanned. I probably could be like a gold member or something. But anyway, so I was like,
about Chick-fil-A.
I literally made a goal. I was like, I'm gonna get to that second level before 2024, and I did. But it was because I was obsessed with seeing that little tracker point system going up and make it to the next level. So I really feel like I should have like goals and set points to them, and at a certain level, I have a reward for myself. So very similar to like the project. Like I have a deadline, but like you have to like the tracker have a deadline about 2024. I had to meet it, or it was gonna ship me all the way back down on the first level, which is why I really wanted to make it before the new year so I could hold the new status.
Just let's go to pizza. No, Chick-fil-A.
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
you could tell I was like, so can we go to Chick-fil-A? And I was mad we left. I couldn't find that receipt. Like it was serious, like for real. So I was like, this is what I should do because it'd probably be a lot of work to map it out. But like when it comes to deliverables, if I could like, okay, for this, if I get so many points, my reward is I can eat out on Friday. Like,
Yeah.
And I can eat what I want, or even might book up to like maybe towards September. If I'd have met so many goals, maybe I could take myself on a trip or something, like something simple like that. So, or go to a game or something, like something that's gonna actually be exciting for me.
Yeah.
Or you can write yourself a contract and sign it, and then if you do meet your own contract, you get a reward, and if you don't, there's a punishment.
That'll never work for me. I'm like, what a stupid. I ain't doing this. Like, I be breaking my contract so that it can work for me.
Yeah, not breaking your contract.
But I like that project chart. I'm gonna show it to you.
You can go as far as making it a real contract though.
Let me see if I can Google it, because I can't obviously show you the one I use at work, but let me see if I can Google it. This ain't the first one that was invented, so surely there's examples.
Yeah. But yeah, I think that point system thing might really work for me. Like,
that'll be cool. I mean, especially if you can give yourself okay,
like it's like levels to it. You get more points per dollar when you go up a level at Chick-fil-A. Like it literally incentivizes you to spend more money to get more money back on your money. It's like a rewards program on a credit card, and who doesn't love that?
That's basically all it is. A reward point
which
system.
Is why I need to create it for myself, and I'll be great.
Trying to find an example of what I am talking about. Okay, this is a good example. I'm gonna just kind of show you. This ain't the one I use, but it's similar. If I can dang zoom in without dang it. All right, let's see. Share screen. Okay, so this is kind of what I was referring to. So it's got the problem statement. So it's basically saying the problem statement should address these questions. What is wrong, not working, when and where did the problem occur, yada, yada. So you're basically saying what the project's about, what's going on. Then you got the goal statement. What's the main goal in this project or whatever? And then you got the scope. So for instance, let's say on this project charter, I have save $50,000 or something crazy like that. All right, so what would be in scope is me putting back X amount of dollars per quarter to achieve this goal. What could be out of scope is me having to pay for medical bills, because that's something I couldn't factor in. I mean, it is what it is. That's out of scope.
Yeah, it's an outlier basically.
Right. Then you got then you have your timeline, your business case, and benefits. So you just say what the benefits are, what you're doing. Then you have the position. This will be your team members, and you can skip all that. But basically, that's what it kind of looks like. It's similar to this. Mine a little different. Mine a little better, I'm being honest. But this is a good example, and it kind of helps. It kind of helps you paint a picture of what needs to be done by this particular date. And you breaking the goal down in so many little pieces that it don't seem so hard.
Yeah, it's like I just gotta do this one thing instead of I gotta talk about one thing. And it's so big.
So we talk about people with these big goals like lose 75 pounds. That's easy to say until you get to pound 30, and you be like, bro, I gotta do this.
I'm like 75 is so far.
I gotta do this one more time. This was hard. But if you break that thing down brick by brick, if you break it down, you'll realize that it's so many small wins you could list here in this timeline. So let's say be able to consistently run a mile by such and such date. Well, all up until that point, I'm gonna be working to run that mile by this date. Now I'm running this mile, but that don't negate how many pounds I lost. It's just saying this is the small win in this bracket. So I just think that's pretty cool. And I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna incorporate this with everything. So if that's saving money, investing, if that's looking for homes, buying homes, building homes, whatever I want to freaking do, I'm gonna probably use that with everything because it's just a good template to go by. And I like it because I'm one of them people where I like to come back to them and say, man, what am I supposed to be doing? I'm always one of the people like,
Yeah.
I be chilling
Like what
home
I'm
watching.
supposed to be doing and what did I do? Also,
Yeah, because I be sitting home watching TV and I'm like, dang, what am I supposed to be doing? I forgot what I'm supposed to do. But if you got a date, you be like, oh, I need to do this by this.
You got a date, and it also track progress. So like, okay, like when you write it down in a way like that, like, okay, this worked this time. Cool, or this didn't work. Let's not run that play again. You know, like we know it didn't work here, and then being able to decipher this is why this didn't work. What factors would be different to make this work? So then when those factors are applied, we can actually run that play. You know,
and I'm gonna show you this other thing we do. And it kind of helps you with the updates to kind of explain where you are. It's called a 4-box. Most people probably haven't seen it before, but
I don't know what you're talking about. You said a 4-bar?
4-box.
Oh, okay. I was like, 4-bar. I got that at work.
4-bar. What's a 4-bar?
A buckle.
Let me see. So your 4-box kind of. Okay, this is a semi-example.
I mean, it's 4 boxes.
Yeah, so basically it's 4 boxes. I'll just explain. It's 4 boxes, and basically the 4 boxes say on the left-hand side, it'll say accomplishments. And it'll be for that time period. So every time you have a stamp or every time you have a deadline or that you met, you speak on the deadline. So you say task completed or what went well. And then on the other box, it'll say critical areas or critical issues. Then the box up under it'll say priorities. It'll say priorities, and the other thing will say things to come or what's next or what can be changed or something like that. So it's kind of play. I think it work at work, and if it can work for a multi-billion-dollar company, surely it can work for my little bit of life.
Yeah.
Because you need to know your risk, you need to know your actions, you need to know what you need to do to get here. So like if I said lose 75 pounds, this time I said be able to run the mile. Okay, I ran the mile, but what's the risk? My legs hurting, my knees hurting. So what can I do next time? I will find a way to get cardio in without having to put so much stress on my knees by doing this by this date to help me achieve my next line item or my next deadline or next goal. So I just think it's cool. And I feel like that's one thing I'm going to try to incorporate in my life because I be all over the place. And I want to get more organized. Like people always say, what you doing this weekend? Boy, I don't know. I'm just out here. But
I am chilling.
But see, to me chilling ain't making me no richer. It ain't making me no healthier.
Yeah.
It ain't making me no smarter. So I literally want to become more productive and a person that's purposeful. Yeah, like I want to become more purposeful because I just be
more intentional.
There we go. That's the word. I want to become more intentional. So that's one of my things I'm working on this year. Matter of fact, I might work on one tomorrow night at the Bible class and just kind of go through what I want to do. Because I just be thinking about, oh, I want to do this. And sometimes I be like Spider-Man. I be swinging one way, then I see another building, I test it out. When I go to that one, I be, it's like, boy, you need to build a real web. Stop just slinging from building to building.
Yeah. Okay, Spider-Man.
Yep. That's what I feel about it. What you think?
Oh, I've already gave my comments. But thank you.
All right. You got anything else for the people about this New Year's and how everything's going for you, and anything else you want to add to the conversation about resolutions, goals, or anything of that nature?
I don't know, guys. Just be better today than you were yesterday, and be better tomorrow than you were today.
I'm gonna say like my mom always say, you better learn to love to learn and keep getting better, keep growing. Anyway, man, it's been a wonderful, wonderful episode of the MamaHeDidIt podcast. Thank y'all so much for being attentive. Man, I'm gonna be so more purposeful this year. 2024 is my year. It's a lot changed in my life, so I might as well glow up while we're doing it. You feel me? This the glow up, not the grow up, and we back to show up. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I love you so much. Thank you for doing everything. You while listening, all the things. Make sure everything down below on the ticker. Like, comment, share, and subscription. Make sure that you leave us a comment. If you like this episode, you like stuff like this, let us know what you want to talk about, and we'll talk about it straight like that. But anyway, guys, been your boy J Leg, and she's been
your girl Jess.
And we'll see y'all at the convention. Kiss mama for cousin them for me. Love you. Peace.